Hey everybody, Marcia here. I am back today with another scrapbook process video for My Creative Scrapbook. Today I am working with the December main kit. This gorgeous kit was full of the Pinkfresh Studios Holiday Magic collection. Lots of bright colors in this collection. It's just gorgeous. It's going to make for some really fun layouts. I am using a cut file from PearTree Cut Files that is included in your kit subscription. You can also purchase some of these cut files on the PearTree Cut File website, and there is a link below in the video description. I am backing my cut file with some striped paper so I can see all of the bright colors in the word presents, and then I wanted to also back the gifts that were wrapped there on the left side. I decided I was going to use this pattern paper that is just full of all of those different colors in strips, and it would be perfect for doing the bows on the gifts. And then I'll back the gifts with solid pattern papers. I have two methods for backing cut files. One is to deconstruct the cut file and use my silhouette to cut out the individual pieces like I did for the word presents. There is a tutorial on how I do this in another video. If you look at my YouTube videos, you'll find it. And the other way is just to fussy cut a piece in similar size and then glue it down and fussy cut around the edges. Piecing and cutting the pattern paper can be tedious, but it really is the best way to go sometimes when you want to select specific colors out of a pattern paper. I am going to scrapbook a couple photos of my daughter from about 30 years ago. So these are older black and white photos, but I really wanted the background to have a little bit more color behind the photos. So I applied a clear gesso from Prima that I use, and I love this gesso for working with pattern paper. It doesn't discolor. Some white gessos will turn more yellow because my background here is white and I want it to stay white. So using the clear gesso, it dries totally clear. You don't have any discoloration at all, and it gives me more leeway to work with the different colors I am applying here with a piece of plastic. So I use a variety of different spray mist. I have some Vibez shimmers in the blue, and I use some Heidi Swap Color Shine Seafoam for the green, and I think there was some October Afternoon there at the end that I used for my red at the top. I wanted to kind of follow the colors in the wreath. The green on the bottom and the blue along the side and the red at the top. I love how that looks. I put a piece of foam behind my photos to give them some dimension and make them pop up against that background. And these were just foam sheets that I had left over from some Girl Scout craft from long ago. It works very well. I put some foam tape behind my title, and then I am going to adhere that down as well right over my photo. I want to tuck a little piece of blue along the side of my photo here to follow the sketch a little bit more closely, and I put a little notebook edge punch on there before I tucked it in. You don't need when you're layering, you don't need to put it too much behind the photos. It's just a little strip that I can tuck underneath, and that's adequate. I decided then to start embellishing, and I wanted to stick with embellishments that would highlight the colors in the wreath as it's going here around from green to blue to pink to red to yellow. So I pulled out some circle embellishments that I could use to decorate the wreath, and I'm popping them up with some foam tape as well. So there's a little stocking on a green background, phrases on the blue background. I did put the word joy above my photo in red, and there is a mistletoe in red. And for the pink, I selected this cute little bird, partridge in a pear tree, I think is what it is supposed to be. And then little florals to go along with it to accent it. I was trying to decide what to do with the yellow. There was not much for choices for embellishing in the yellow. There is a phrase here I pulled out that I decided I would use. And then there's this gingerbread house. I also found a little strip of pattern paper left over from another layout I had done, and decided that I would tuck that little piece of pattern paper in and give another layer there along the right side. The gingerbread house really didn't go, and so I decided I would get out my Bow Easy and tie a bow with some yellow ribbon to put here on the right. So I pulled out some really old fibers I had from my Argivers days, and am going to tie a bow with a Bow Easy. Now the Bow Easy is a tool I got at a local card making store, but you could also purchase this tool on Amazon. And I love tying bows with this tool. It is so easy. My bows turn out perfect every time. Easy to tie bows. Before I couldn't tie a bow to save my life. Love that tool. There's a link in the description below for that as well. That's my layout. I am so glad you stopped by to watch today along with me. Be sure to check out all the other December kits My Creative Scrapbook has. They are just gorgeous. Thanks so much for stopping by. Bye-bye now.